Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Untitled Tarot. Now this is a bulk introduction, as they always are for these Lunar Galactic download readings, and I do this so that you can watch the three most important ones: your sun sign, your moon sign and your rising sign. If you don't know the latter two signs, there's a link for a birth chart just down below, so click on that, fill in all your details. Now this particular Lunar Galactic download I have been really looking forward to, because we have the full moon at 15 degrees Sagittarius, and for my calculations I'm assuming the galactic center to be 16 degrees Sagittarius, so a few hours after the full moon, and more importantly after the penumbral lunar eclipse, we have the moon conjuncting the galactic center. So we have the galactic download, as I like to call it, coming through the moon under the energies of the full moon and of the lunar eclipse. So I am expecting that these will be downloads where the moon's energy has been shaped slightly to kick our backsides, really, in a good way. I mean that, you know, just to give us that kick to get to our next level, whatever our next level happens to be, because I mean everyone's on different levels. So this is an oracle card based reading. You can ask a question beforehand if you want, like I say with all my other readings. Whether it gets answered or not, you will have to decide for yourself. I personally think it's more of a weather report reading than a specific question and answer reading, but you might be able to use it that way. Now, this month I did Chinese zodiac as well, so there are links down below for your June 2020 Western zodiac, Chinese zodiac, and all the full moon readings that I just finished yesterday. So I'm recording this on the day of the full moon. The full moon hasn't peaked yet, but I am under those full moon energies, and I'm feeling great. Just before the full moon, I was like Wednesday. I took Wednesday off because I just did not feel like. It's not that I didn't feel like recording. I didn't feel like reading. There was other things. I was drawn more to my studies. But today, up early and raring to go. I mean, I'm not saying I'm recording early, but I was up early. So what I'd like you to do is press the like button if you like the video. Please press subscribe while you're there. But most important of all, comment. Give me feedback. Tell me what you think. Now, these readings are different because I'm using exactly the same cards as last time, except with the introduction of the Starseed Tarot, because for the last 2 days, as I was planning the readings out in my mind, I was convinced that I had used the Starseed Tarot last time, and I went to check today to just check I'd remembered the spread correctly, and no, not a sign of it. But I've spent 2 days convinced of it, so I'm taking that as a symbol that I need to use the Starseed Tarot with today's reading. So we'll see how it goes. So that's enough waffle, I think. Oh, Facebook group link down at the bottom. Obviously I post these videos, I post the astrology videos that I am learning from, you know, Soul Garden TV, Sun Soul TV, sometimes Spiritual Bodybuilder. I don't agree with all of his positions. Maja, Anastasia, Cosmic Astrologer. Now that's one I've got a lot of respect for. Wonder Girl Astrologer, Leo King, Achita Bava. I've run out. There's more. I know there's more, but I can't remember anymore. So let me bring up the cards. And welcome Virgo Rising and Virgo Moon if you've just joined us after the timestamp that I forgot to mention in the introduction. Now, it looks to me, Virgo, like you are being presented with a wonderful ethical dilemma. I will draw your attention first to this card number 33, Loyalty. Now, 33 being a master number, absolutely. And a way of moving forward. But what the Loyalty card is saying is, are you being loyal to people who deserve it? I mean, it says a few other things as well, but that's the main thing that I took from it, is that are you being loyal to yourself by being loyal to them? The reason I'm taking this angle is that from the Moonology deck, we got Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back. Obviously, there's that loyalty. Then it's all about looking after yourself. How can you mother yourself with Star Mother? And in a temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. And the Holy Amethyst is all about clearing out. Now, she's supposed to be the twin flame of Zadkiel. Refer to one of my other readings for what I think about that concept. But they're cards, and I use all sorts of things as cards to read from. So, Zadkiel teaches us how to turn negative experiences and past challenges into love and learning. He is the angel of the violet flame, apparently, which I thought was the domain of Saint Germain, but hey ho. But she is, in fact, I'm going to read this bit out because I went to double check it beforehand. You are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you and make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out, not just mentally or emotionally, but physically too. There is a sense that you are moving beyond challenges and forging golden opportunities from stagnant or unhappy experiences. It is important to realize that you are like a magician at this time, with the ability to use your thoughts, will and actions to bring about life-fulfilling and dream-enhancing opportunities. It's important to focus on what you desire and not what you fear, because what you give your energy to will literally begin to flourish. Call on Holy Amethyst to help you focus on golden opportunities. Now, it's that image of clearing out that has really, combined with this loyalty card. And then we have Rochelle with Restitution. So it's like you're wanting to set something right. So is there some form of loyalty to somebody who has done something wrong, and you're like, I have a loyalty to what I feel is true and good, i.e. the devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. And also, I offer the best of my talents. This is the guardian angel of service. I offer the best of my talents and goodwill, making my place in the universe a better one. But this past connection seems to have compromised all of that and needs clearing out. You need to take steps to work on setting this right. Restitution. And to cap it all, Seven of Orbs. Now this equates to the Seven of Swords, but it's got none of the strategy or the possible protectiveness that the Seven of Swords can have. This is a guy going it alone, trying to capture all these floating orbs, unaware that two of them are floating away behind him. He can't do it on his own. Also, not really realizing that the weight of the orbs, once he's captured them, is dragging his balloon down. Someone else is well aware of what he's doing, and there's almost like there's this underhanded nature or unethical nature to his actions. Now, maybe you've been put in a situation where, because of loyalties, and bear in mind, this could be loyalties to your job. There's not just loyalties to friends or family members or what have you, but some form of loyalty may have caused you to act unethically, or you are aware of some form of unethical behavior that you feel needs to be put right. And for some reason, you feel it's your responsibility to do that. And it may well be you can take steps for this. You can clear this out. If that's the path that you so choose. Let's see what the tarot say. Because as I've said that, there's an element of doubt crept in. I mean, maybe it's you should just let the situation just play out to itself, or if it is within your power to set it right, you set it right. You do it. Certainly that's the political expedient flavour of the times at the moment. Yeah, because you've constantly been balancing with these past connections, and it's almost like you've been deluding yourself or trying to protect some fantastic image of what this loyalty actually means to you. Whoops. Okay, right. Yes, you should take action. Absolutely. You've been, this past loyalty, it's almost like you've been protecting it, nurturing it, and deluding yourself as to its nature, because you've constantly had to balance this long-term connection with, well, everything else in your life. So that I assume that'll include your sense of right and wrong. But in order to mother yourself, there's something that you need to cut out, and you have to be aware of the loss that you have incurred and will incur. So the loss that you have incurred is the loss due to that unethical behavior that either you have performed or that somebody else around you has performed, that has created a loss for you. You know, even if it's a loss of self-respect. But for you to take steps, there will also be a loss, because you're flying in the face of your past and you're flying in the face of this loyalty. But the wise thing to do, the star here, is to make your place in the universe a better one. And that involves, because that sense of lack and loss comes from here, comes from this unethical behavior, whatever it was. This, we've got 5 of Pentacles here, but I don't particularly see much light shining from that window. It just seems like it's yellow, not that it's illuminated. There's no sense of light and shade in there. It's that could just as easily be a picture on the wall as it is a church window. So there is that sense of poverty and lack, which is smack bang due to this unethical behavior that you have either performed or witnessed. But tune into the portal of your heart, you get the clarity of the Ace of Swords. You get wish fulfillment and the wisdom to make your place in the universe a better one with this guardian angel of service here. And the rest, creating restitution, you have the strength card. So it shows to me that you have the strength and the tenderness to do this correctly. Because yes, it's suddenly been thrown at you. You know, this unethical behavior suddenly, it might even be an old thing that suddenly flashed up into your awareness because something else that you've seen right now, because this clearing out that the Holy Amethyst offers, and bear in mind, if she is the twin flame of Zadkiel, who's in charge of the violet flame, then I know of the silver violet flame of transmutation. I assume the violet flame is similar. I'm going to have to read up about that. You can turn negative to positive, but it's all very confusing at the moment. But you have been put in a position where you've been forced to look at it differently than what you have done before, and all of a sudden all of that balance that you were trying to maintain seems just a little bit meaningless. Oh, this is a cheerful reading, isn't it? The final thing is from the Making Magic spell cards, I got fire. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. And how does it create that? It burns away all the old crap. So, yeah, whatever this is, put it right. And if it means dumping a loyalty to somebody else, it's more important that you are loyal to your own heart and to your own higher nature and what you feel is right. Whew. Good luck, Virgo. So, if this means anything to you, please comment down below. Or just press the subscribe button. That will do. Press the subscribe button. You might not want to talk about it, and I would understand that. Just press the subscribe button. But yeah, if you do want to comment down below, feel free. I always try and answer all of my comments, and I will see you on your next reading. All right? Cheers.